Yes, friends, so it's Larry living with blindness, and I'm here again discussing everyday issues concerning persons who are blind and visually impaired. I just felt like this morning I should mention about living in blindness and managing relationship. I was having a discussion with some friends recently, and they spoke about they admire my relationship with my wife Trisha, and how we seem to be the ideal couple and the ideal relationship to be in. Now these friends are persons who are blind and visually impaired, and I was thinking about it. I say, all relationships have problems, all families have problems, all husband and wife have problems, but at the end of the day is not the problem that defines a relationship, but the individuals in the relationship. And if both my wife and I did not step back and take a look of ourselves and decide to take responsibility for our own actions and responsibility for the relationship as a team, as a couple, we would not have been able to enjoy our time together. We have been together almost 20 years, married about 17 years and some months. And I must say I am really, really happy and proud and delighted that persons look at my relationship with my wife, and they look up at it and look towards aspiring to be like it. And I must thank Trisha for that, because she is the quote unquote sighted person in the relationship, and she has to put up with a lot. As a person who is blind and visually impaired, she has to rethink her whole perspective and manage her whole situation with living with someone with blindness. While I may still contribute and perform and do things as to the best of my ability, I still depend on her to assist me with a lot of sighted help. And a simple thing like stop asking for sighted help and asking be my eyes or asking somebody else could take away from her sense of belonging. She may feel as though she's not no longer belonged, or she no longer is needed. And these are the things we have to manage in relationships. These are the things we have to be careful of, that subtle changes from a spouse that has always been there and helping you could cause upset in a good situation. And I'm really doing this video for my friends who are blind and visually impaired, and for them to understand, when you are blind and you are visually impaired, you also have a responsibility towards your relationship. You also have a responsibility about managing the arguments, managing the situation, looking for the win-win in the situation, and not thinking it's all about the spouse or the other person who may or may not be seen. So, I hope this video really answer some of these concerns, or these aspirations, or I don't know what to call it, to my friends and them who believe it's such a perfect thing, and not understanding it's perfect, yes, but it's only perfect because we work together to make sure it's perfect. Keep safe, guys. Until next time, it's Larry living with blindness. And if you like what I'm doing, please remember to follow, like, and share.